Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up now. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up now.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares through. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face. Got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again. Lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh. stopped asking for forgiveness. Cause you should know only fools tread with the angels. Fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone. So save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You'll break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again. Lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption.
If we are one grain of sand in the middle of the ocean, can you try to understand how a touch can cause explosions? Rise up, I'm too great to be landed. Rise up, we're too great to be standing.
They ain't never gonna stop us, flying at 'em like choppers, better took those risks, cold blood in my fists, we fire starters, one out of a million will reach those heights, always had a feeling that I won't deny that work, never could toss, look in my eyes, I'm on the rocks, rise. Rise, pulling my sides, trying to make sense of it all comprised. Highs, spinning these skies. Never stuck down, feeling paralyzed, but I'm up now. We all too late to fall. Yeah, anyone coming up, I left them all. Never look down when this risk involved. They got guts, got a lot, I gotta waste it all. Ain't got no feelings, we just floating. Yeah, I'm that grain of sand that made it out the ocean. A couple milli now, I'm causing a commotion. I've been coasting, hear my name around the world like an explosion.
So rise up, rise up. We are the apocalypse, and a pill that keeps us floating. As we fly above the stars, the night won't scare us falling. So rise up, I'm too great to be landed. Rise up, we're too great to be standing.
They ain't never gonna stop us, flying at 'em like choppers, better took those risks, cold blood in my fists, we fire starters, one out of a million will reach those heights, always had a feeling that I won't deny that work, never could toss, look in my eyes, I'm on the rocks, rise.
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pay to my mind life, standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I haven't felt this in ages, and I know my patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger.
becomes a thing, maybe just for tonight, then I'll be over you. But when you got close to me, you had me falling so hard, baby, yeah, now I get it, you got heads turning, and you don't even try. Well, would you look at that, my glass is empty, how about I get another drink, baby, okay, I get it, you got fire burning, right there in your eyes, oh yeah.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start.
I do believe we are live. Coming back not from too long ago. What was it, like 40 minutes? Like, I like how you can't be heard, but yes, I'm not schizo. Don't worry, I'm not talking. Not yet. But yeah, I'm back, and when I say we, I'm just gonna bring us in quickly to my casters. We are back, me and Violet, but we are joined by Cork this time around. Cork, how you doing?
Hello, everybody. I'm doing great.
Are you sure? You told me you were sick the other day, so I'm not sure about that. He's a liar, everybody.
I'm doing mostly great.
Mostly
Could be
great.
better.
Fair enough. But I did not introduce the game that we will be casting now. I think we minorly touched up on it on the previous stream, but we are going to be showing you guys, as you can see at the headers above us right now, we are going to be showing you Canisius versus... What is happening? Niagara, are they testing settings? Why are we in game? Just to test if this works. Okay. I was not looking at the game, and they were throwing
why are
us...
we on Winter Kings Row?
Yeah, we were getting... Winter Kings Row, for some reason, very confusing right away. Anyway.
The music is all festive.
It was very festive indeed. But yeah, we are getting you Canisius versus Niagara, not on Winter Kings Row just yet. Maybe a map of their choice eventually. But yeah, also I want to say hello to Niagara Esports. We are streaming on their channel as well, so you guys should say hello to them real quick. Say hi. Do it.
Hello, Niagara Esports. Hi, it's me, your favorite. That was the end of the sentence. I was done.
Just your favorite. Okay.
Yeah, your favorite.
Fair enough. But yeah. Sending me into the front lines help. Who? Who is this? I don't know this. Oh, they know me. Oh, I forgot. I floated in their servers before, so they know me, but I don't know everybody. I'm sorry, Smith Wicked. Anyway. So, Canisius versus Niagara. Niagara has been on this stream plenty of times. I have hyped them up, and I still think Niagara is really good at this point in time, but it's Canisius. Canisius is a team I personally have not seen this entire year. I know you two technically have, as I think you guys have played against them. But from my prior knowledge of Canisius, being one of those lower end teams that has been struggling to push out of those lower ranks, but I do believe, based on some information I've received earlier this year, that this Canisius team was able to make Fairfield bleed a bit, in my opinion. I think they took a map off of them. So I'm kind of coming into this with high hopes for improvement from prior years, but I still don't know what I should expect from Canisius. What do you two know about this team? Let's start with Violet, because Violet seems to forget everything, so it'll be funnier that way.
Well, I I'm actually so familiar with this team. Yeah, I have no idea who any of these people are. Have we played against these people?
No, we have not.
Okay.
Oh,
all
you
right,
guys
all right.
haven't played against
Now
Canisius yet?
I have like an excuse. Last time I didn't get an excuse, but now I have a reason for why I don't know.
When the heck do you guys play them? I thought you already did. I thought you did it when I was away.
No, they're our final match.
Oh.
While you were away, we had Manhattan and we had Maris, which we didn't play either of those
No,
games yet.
technically you have Maris tonight, and that already happened. So you guys are fine. But Maris is tomorrow.
Yes.
Hi, Maris.
Okay. Hi, Maris. All right.
Maris.
So, all right then. Corked at least, because you've been a part of this the league for a little while now. What is your take on Canisius as a team?
They've definitely gotten better over the years. I'm looking forward to see Natsuki and Daddy Mixer play. They've been here previous years. I see a few new names as well. I think Scarlet might have been here years prior, but there is a few new names that I see. So
We are also, speaking of new names, just looking at the spectator slots, we do see a couple of a bunch of new names spectating for Niagara's team, so I'm wondering what's gonna happen there. But they're not on the main game right now. We still see the classic team of events: Sir Sappy, Dominator, Saturday, and Glizzy. So wondering what will happen. But yeah, Natsuki and Daddy Mixer returning. I know D Daddy Mixer from like my early years. The fact that he's still here scares me, but I think he might have been a freshman on my year out. So yeah, fair enough. So I'm kind of interested to see what they have to offer. But yeah, like I said earlier this year, they did take a map off of Fairfield, and we saw Fairfield have a really good game against U2, specifically against Ryder, and also they also overtook Niagara. So the fact that Canisius was able to get a map off of them kind of might bode well for them this time around going into Niagara. I know Niagara kind of had an early slump in the season with a lot of their hard-fought games. They now have 2 wins on the board for them, so maybe Niagara's also back on the up and come up. But yeah, hoping to see some good gameplay from these two overall.
I am excited to see Event dabble in the ball, which I believe he's been playing a bit of in his few past games.
I think I was briefly watching him do that in quick play right before this game. So
There was a ball nerf this patch. Finally. So I actually don't remember what the nerf was. I think they reduced his armor. But I'm curious to see if that affects anything. It might be so not minor that it doesn't really have any effect, but
I do believe it is a substantial nerf.
I don't really remember. It was either an armor or a health nerf.
I think they nerfed his adapted shields a little
Did
bit.
they? They should have.
The big bubble is such a very good perk, just blocking sleeps, blocking antis.
It makes me honestly want to quit playing the game altogether.
that's it.
Drop out of school, start a new life. Cabin in the woods.
Cabin in the Woods.
You know, that's a reasonable reaction of ball.
I thought that was the most reasonable reaction to Malga.
Yeah, also Malga. There's a lot of tanks that will make me, just drop everything. Cabin in the woods, Malga, Hog, Ball, a really good Winston.
It's a good thing you didn't say Junker Queen because we are going to be seeing Junker Queen banned from the side of Canisius. So interesting there. I'm wondering what their plan is to do.
We all know that event is actually just corked in a skin suit, so I think you know they were, you know, trying to target that.
D on tank?
I'm assuming D is Daddy Mixer.
Yeah.
That's certainly one of the names of all time.
D Daddy Mixer. Being tank is kind of interesting to me because I think it was last year or 2 years ago, I knew them a lot for being a main support. A lot of Ana gameplay back then. So moving them to the tank position is very different indeed, but you know, you gotta work with the team you got. Some players just play certain things, and D Daddy Mixer being flexible is always good. But yeah. Court, what is your take on, especially with like, we've seen a bunch of teams swap players around. I know you guys haven't yet, but technically you did when you first came in, Court. Like, do you think players should change just to fill the roles that are needed, or do you think players should play what they're comfortable on? Mr. started off as a support, technically for Ryder, and then immediately moved to tank.
I got a total of 0 practices on support. They saw my tank in tryouts, and they said, "Yep, you're playing tank for 4 years."
And you know, you didn't even have to do that, you know, for 4 years, because now you've been the team captain for what, 2? Nobody's forcing you at this point. You
I'm
put
committed
yourself
to the
in this
bet.
position. Yeah. I don't know. The ultraviolet tank should come out for Ryder, you know.
Maybe you'll see.
Also, I think it
I
went a
think the,
little
like, role-
differently, sir, for you, because I remember being a part of that decision making for you. We were like, "Yo, this support crazy, keep him," and then I'm pretty sure Grizz had to step away due to school reasons, and then the decision to move you to tank was there, and I was like, "Oh, okay, get him in."
Yeah, tank was the role I actually wanted to play from the beginning, but I thought I wasn't good enough, so I tried to learn support instead.
And I'm gonna be rude to you right now. You really weren't that good back then, but your growth has been phenomenal coming into not just this year, the past year. That's where you popped off the most, I would say. So you weren't wrong, but your growth was crazy. So keep that in mind.
Why, thank you.
But yeah, I think we were going to get into Lijiang Tower. We already acknowledged the Junker Queen ban coming in from Canisius, but we are going to be seeing a Reaper ban from Niagara. So yeah, hopefully we get in real quick. Was Lijiang Tower the game we played in the previous match earlier?
Yeah, it was the first map. Yeah,
I think it's always the first map at this point in time.
Yeah.
Initiating match.
But same first map, Night Market, we are going to get the start of. Hopefully we go to Control Center next and we keep it consistent. But we will see. The randomness of the map selection, like 3CP, King of the Hill type games. Control, sorry. Some people also refer to this game mode as King of the Hill, like just because that's at the end of the day what you do for this. But,
no, yeah, it is. Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, the randomness to these like maps sometimes, like I feel like during my years we had certain specific maps of like Lijiang that we were like good on. I'm pretty sure Night Market was one of them. And Control Center was decent, but our Garden's terrible. So the randomness imposed by this game mode in general. I don't know if it really affects teams like it affected me back then, but you know, I guess it could have an effect. Canisius kind of slow.
I would say it's more relevant.
Yeah, it's more relevant.
Skullriler on the life
With perks.
Oh yeah, perks.
Brock Samson on the Junker. Not Junker, Junkrat.
An interesting composition coming out from Canisius as a whole.
Yeah.
Not typical of most teams, but you know, we love to see people playing what they prefer. At the end of the day, Event gets a kill onto Natsuki, and Glizzy Wizard actually gets a kill on to Daddy Mixer. I'm just gonna call him B because that's what I used to call him. Kind of. Oh, Sappy actually dashing onto the pedal, but there was a trap on there, so almost catches him out. But right now,
How's it going?
just a random spread fight, I would say. Kind of slow on all the kills, but you know they were all taken out, and eventually Niagara just easily
We got a
controls this point.
Sombra swap,
Sombra swap.
probably to deal against, deal with the ball.
Also, Hog, similar situation to probably deal with the ball. They literally,
Yeah.
Canisius literally went into this saying, I don't want to deal with that ball. They hook him, they don't hack him.
You know what?
Get
I don't
out.
either.
Okay. It's a good thing you don't have to. At
Oh!
least on his, ooh, dad.
Event off the map.
Not towards Event. I watched the hook from B almost secure a kill, but then what's it called? Their Lifeweaver pulled them out, and I don't know if that stopped him from securing the kill. So a bit of a disjointed communication from these teams, or from Canisius it seems like, but nothing too major. They do get the kills eventually, especially with Event going off the map. They get one kill, and then they push on point. Scarlet actually getting Sir Sappy. I'm not sure if there was a hack coming through there. DE gets the kill on the Dominator. And Kiriko ultimate from the side of, what's it called, Niagara to try to reopen up this point. But right now, the ultimates are being returned in the favor of Canisius, and they are still going to be holding on to this point for now. 27% and climbing. 50% on the board for Niagara right now. So we are going to see if they're able. Why did my camera take me all the way there? I went to switch to Sir Sappy, but it took me to somebody all the way in spawn. But that's fine, I guess. Right now, Niagara just trying to just take flanks, deal damage, chip them down. It's high noon. Dominator looking to do some damage, but he doesn't really do much. He actually almost dies himself. But right now, Niagara on the point, but not in control just yet, as this point has not flipped over in their favor. And right now, interesting. Niagara actually officially get the point. I'm pretty sure they tied up in percentage just for a brief moment, but now Niagara back in control. Junkrat tire and what's it called? Saturday actually gets a kill on the. I don't even know how am I supposed to pronounce this person's name?
I think it's Skullriler. That's what I've gathered.
Okay, but right now Niagara just running them over before they can even use these ultimates. I'm pretty sure they need to send the Sombra in if they want to do anything with this. Oh no, you're gonna get caught out, detected, and murdered before you could even burn the ultimate. Brock Manson's not even in a good position to use his ultimate, but he pops it at the last second. He also gets stuck by the Tracer, but he gets the kill first. I know the round was over, but that's always the fun after round funsy bits. But yeah, Niagara doing a good job at holding off Canisius. Canisius did have actually had a decent take at one point. Once they got the hook onto a target, they were able to walk onto point. Event going off the point did not help their case there, but once Canisius set up, they actually were able to hold point for about almost 60%. But that's all they were able to get last round. And right now, once again, we're on control center second, so maybe not going to be able to see the third point of Lijiang Tower at all tonight. But yeah, so Sappy not going to get caught out by a trap this time. Ooh, but Event. I wasn't watching from his perspective. I thought I was going to see something from Sir Sappy, but immediately, as soon as event was called out in the backline, everybody from the side of Canisius collapsed on Sam. And right now, ooh, Kiriko getting caught. Saturday being hooked and murdered immediately. And right now, event has returned from his death as he was the first one to die. And now he's still able here to disrupt, running over some players. And Glizzy actually gets a kill onto Skull Ryler. And right now, event returning to the point to try to take it back, but it's not going to matter when you met with a hog and a brig. This whole anti-ball comp is actually kind of hilarious that they're putting so much into them, but at the same time, it's kind of working. Right now, Natsuki kind of low on point, but has the support up. Never mind. The different problem is a different support's taking you out. Glizzy Wizard with the shots to finish him off. And right now, Just Happy just trying to do some damage, run around, gets trapped, but does not get caught out. I'm surprised nobody followed up, but survives, dashes away. Ooh, Scarlet doing a good job. Try to kill him. Event gets hooked in, but that's not who you want to hook right away. You want to look for a squishy and get the kills. Scarlet getting brought relatively low. Right now, Sir Sappy is aggressing onto the backline, looking to do the damage. But right now, Niagara's not really pushing that aggressively. Trade for trade, the points are there. Daddy Mixer kind of just holding down the fort as Brock Mason does go down eventually. Saturday finds the kill, and right now, D is just on point with a Sigma, and the tree has been popped. Skull Ryler actually getting that tree, and right now, Sir Sappy is going to get ulted in the corner. It's high noon, but is it going to find anything just yet? The ultimate can kill one. That one is onto Skull Ryler, and it does enough damage to more people. And right now, oh yeah, Glizzy Wizard with that fat nade to secure those two finally. The damage came through with the ultimate from, what's called Dominator, but Glizzy's the one that secures it. Sir Sappy picks off Brock Mason. Don't know what he was doing here, but I do know is he's going back to spawn right now to join his team.
You're a real lifesaver.
I want to see a good hook from D right now. Watch this. Gets no. Actually, that was if Tracer did not get blink out in time, that hook was gonna connect. So, although it did not work out there, pretty good. Right now, Sir Sappy just scaring Scarlet, murdering him up in the high ground. Right now, let the Kitsune guide you as Glizzy Wizard is going to be... That's not even Glizzy this time. I know Glizzy... It's actually... She's on the Ana right now. My bad. Sorry, Saturday. Minor confusion with who you were playing today. I'm not used to seeing him on the Kiriko. So...
Yeah, I know. I know he brings it out every now and then, but it was... I always expect to see Glizzy Wizard on the Kiri and Saturday on the Lucio. I don't know if Saturday is ever played this way, but...
Fair enough. Me too, relatively speaking. Ultimate does come then from event to try to disrupt this. D does not have the ability to keep himself alive. He gets anti and murdered in the process. Dominator finds kill on the Skull Ryler. And right now, going for that rock onto Brock Mason, but the man runs invasive maneuvers and does not get hit. 10 seconds remain on the clock for them to touch this point. They really got to go quick. Fire in the hole is going to come through, but is it going to find anybody? It is going to bring Event dangerously low. They do need to touch, and Event is not going to get the heals he needs to survive just yet. Actually, he is. Saturday is there in time to keep him alive, and Event actually is brought back from the brink of death, but D is all alone on point in between a Glizzy Wizard and the rest of Niagara right now, just running around point, popping these bubbles. It only stalls out his death for now, and now we're gonna we're gonna nano Event to just secure the deal. What Dom?
Wait, what? Did I miss something? What
No,
did I miss?
I switched to I try to switch to people who are ulting, so I naturally switched to Dominator as he ulted at the end, and he's jumping off the point. He's jumping off the map. It was perfect timing, but yeah. Overall, what felt like a kind of a scuffed fights because of the non-meta teams we're seeing, especially coming in from Canisius, but not necessarily terrible play. I will say it feels a little disjointed in my opinion, but they did get some decent percentages. They did hold out some pretty well. So good job Canisius there, but at the end of the day, Niagara leads the series with the win on Lijiang Tower. Cork, I see you're muted. You want to say anything?
It was a solid match. I love to see the event ball come out. It was very entertaining, as well as the double flex Kiri on a backline they're running. Interesting stuff from NU. And like playing Hog is like very interesting. We just saw it last game we watched by Zerial. And now we see Hog here on control as well.
Having some decent hooks from D come out. I did see like 2 of them not necessarily confirm some kills, but it did apply a lot of pressure onto Niagara. So even if like you don't secure kills, you could do a lot just by doing damage. So good job there. New Queen Street is gonna be the first choice by Canisius, because the old one is dead. Fair enough.
It appears that we might be seeing some player swaps from NU.
And we'll just notice that Dominator is gonna be pulled out. I don't even know how to say this name. Sebub. I'm not even gonna say that last part. I'm just gonna say Sebub. And then Printed Mars is gonna be coming in for Saturday. We are gonna be seeing a hazard ban come through for the side of Niagara. Tank bans like crazy. Junker Queen was the first ban for them, but what's that gonna leave for what's it called? Niagara to ban. Don't know what else to say right now.
Yeah, I'm not really sure either.
It is going to be interesting as, like, although we have seen throughout this entire year, Niagara has been the same team as we've seen since last year. They are bringing in new players right now. I'm pretty sure this is, like, their sub roster. So it will be interesting to see how these, at least 2 players for now, perform. They do have 2 other players on standby. So, yeah. Wondering what they have to bring to this team. Throwing me for a loop. I know Niagara inside and out. Now I don't know shit. But yeah, and who are they banning? Did I miss if Niagara banned? No.
Yeah, I don't think they picked new queens. I don't know if they picked bans yet.
We do have hazard ban from Canisius, but Niagara, who y'all banning? Now, we didn't see push last series, so I'm kind of interested as to why we're going to push. Thanks to Canisius, why they favor push over, say, because we're doing a push map, we will not be seeing a hybrid map as per the rules. So, where we saw King's Row last time. Yeah, it's weird. It's basically you have to run through the game modes without repeating, but they tie. Is it push in hybrid or was it?
That would make sense.
It's hybrid with either push or flashpoint.
Payload. What about payload? Like specifically payload?
No, that's by itself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I feel like push would be more adjacent to payload than hybrid, but I don't know.
I don't know. All I know is I read the rules one day, and for some reason they match hybrid with like either push or flashpoint. So if you think what?
I think they mirrored the Face It pool or the Overwatch Collegiate pool, if I recall. So it's just mirror of the maps that they play in pro play.
Fair enough. Still strange to me, nonetheless.
I definitely agree.
We got a Sombra ban.
I wish we didn't have to play push and escort. It's very unfortunate.
True.
Sombra ban. Speaking French in the chat. Any of you two know French?
I can't say I do.
I know a very small amount of French, because in high school I actually studied abroad in France.
Interesting.
Yeah, I lived in Paris for 3 months-ish, a little under 3 months. So, but I have since forgotten any French that I've learned. So.
All right.
Little ultraviolet
lore
drop, yeah.
Right.
I actually could translate what Sire Sappy just said, but I don't think I will.
Okay. That's why I was gonna say, don't tell me what they're saying. Just let me know if what they are saying is okay.
Okay, Glizzy Wizard is typing in a English version of, I think, what would be Mandarin. Interesting.
These players are quite interesting. But yeah, getting onto New Queen Street as I'm not even sure. We see plenty of push in the series, but push is not my ideal map choice. I absolutely dislike push for some reason. Probably because I'm an older player and we didn't have push back in my day. But yeah, tell me your two feelings about the game modes in this game now, especially with like the introduction of, say, push and flashpoint.
You know, as someone who was a hard-stuck bronze player when I was 12 years old back in 2016, I'm personally glad that 2CP is gone, and I do believe push was the game mode that Overwatch 2 launched with. And I know a lot of the community had some issues adjusting to it. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's a solid game mode and is a pretty fun competitive game mode. I also am a big Flashpoint enjoyer. Clash is obviously Clash.
I forgot Clash existed because it's not.
Yeah, I don't even play quick play. The only time I play Clash is in Stadium. So.
Fair enough. But we are going to be seeing some interesting compositions, especially once again from Canisius, leading with that Diva Bastion. Bastion being put up by the pedal to try to do some damage. But Mr. Sebub here is going to be out here on the, what's it called? The Echo.
Echo, yeah.
Not a character we typically see from Niagara, so kind of interesting. Printed Mars, we do see the Wu Yang come out from Saturday on occasion, but another player on that character is not a problem.
It's
we'll see.
Interesting that they subbed out Saturday and got a different person on Wu Yang.
This town's only big for one of us, so I mean, you can't have two Wu Yang players in the same lobby. Who you're gonna play? So it's a good thing they kept up with Glizzy Wizard. Glizzy being the go on Ana, who's still playing Ana this time around. I'm pretty sure Canisius should ban her out next if they want to find success, but once again, the what's it called? Skull Rider doing some funny pulls to keep his team away from damage or trying to secure kills. I'm pretty sure he pulled somebody away from killing that, what's it called? The tank at first. Oh yeah, it was the Bastion. Bastion got pulled away, even though I thought Bastion was doing damage. But they do get the kill eventually. Blizzy does find the kill onto Scarlet. But right now, Canisius, although they are up in terms of like the kind of characters I think that are around, like tank position wise, they're still finding a lot of trouble with Sir Sappy just running around, running over them, finding kills in the backline. He dashes out to safety, and he actually finds a kill from a distance. Event jumps in with the Wu Yang ultimate, but the bomb is going to be there, and I'm pretty sure Event is unaware. This tank just focusing down some players, and right now bomb blows him up once again in the backline. But it doesn't really matter, as I think at the rate this is going, it looks like Niagara is going to secure this point very shortly. They just need to close it out. Sir Sappy once again getting another kill. The blade is going to come out to keep Natsuki in spawn. That's a little BM, but I mean, whatever it is to win the game right now. And right now, Sir Sappy trying to secure this kill. Scarlet, he finds it eventually, and right now, Natsuki last on point. Little Timmy's pushing this point back in, and right now D takes a full ante to the face, as right now Event on Junker Queen does come riding through on that ultimate, and they do finally get the kill. And in a sub 3-minute gain, push is done over to Niagara. We do not have the team names written in the lobby, so we see Team 2 wins. Team 2 is Niagara. As expected, Sir Sappy kind of being a menace to society. That society is Canisius. But this is at the beginning where I didn't even acknowledge him. I will not lie. Sorry, sir. But I have seen you dashing around doing some crazy things. Oh, okay. Even he was confused why he was up there. But yeah, sub 3 minutes for a push map. I've only... I will say this, and I mean this with love, Cork. I think Quinny did that to you guys last year.
They definitely did. But it was much worse.
It's because I wasn't there.
Because you weren't there?
I couldn't hold down the fort, you know.
If I recall, 4 of them spawn camped us, but one of them was on cart before they got forward spawn, if I recall.
That's nuts. I just remember, I think, Bob Ross popping off on you guys. No, Mango Shark. No, all of them. They all just kind of popped off on you last year. Anyway, back to this game. We are seeing even more swaps coming in from Niagara. Dominator back in, but we are going to see Smith Wicked pulled into the tank position. And I guess Woman coming in for the Glizzy Wizard. We are seeing almost a whole new team right now, minus the fact that Dominator is the only surviving member on this team for Niagara. So, kind of interesting to see what's about to happen. Will we be brought to a map 4 basically because of these team swaps, or are we gonna close it out here because Canisius just is unprepared for the kind of, you know, the randomness that is currently Niagara? So hopefully I found the game was already over. That's a crazy statement. But yeah.
It's like, is that I'm assuming the Haz and Somber bands were from last match. That's what that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will Canisius ban another tank is my question. Instead, we are seeing messages of going to one school's church for some reason.
Yeah, we've got a lot of subs from Niagara. Taking out Event, Glizzy Wizard, and Cyrus Happy.
Yeah. Yeah, Eichenwald is allowed. Okay. Halloween though. Can we get the spooky one? Oh wait, no, this is a hybrid. So, or is that with? I think it's with Flashpoint and not Push. So, I think we're still okay to choose this map. Eichenwald. What?
I believe you can pick this one. That is the case.
It was just like because I'm still on the fence of if it was tied in with Push or Flashpoint, but I think it's Flashpoint that is tied in with hybrid.
That makes even less sense. I'm gonna be honest. That
We will look it up
those-
afterwards. It's okay. The whole pick ban, map ban. All I know is something is tied in with hybrid, so it's either Push or it's Flashpoint. Either way, we're good. We're going to Eichenwald right now. And we are awaiting the bans before we get into the last map. Now, I can't even say technically what to ban. Like, if Canisius wants to have a chance, typically we like to speculate what like they want to do. But the problem is, all I have is Cass for Dominator at this point in time. He's the only one known. And
yeah. I'm not familiar with any of the roster anymore, except for Dominator from Niagara.
I wasn't aware of your game, Niagara. And neither is Canisius.
I didn't even know that this many people existed on the Earth, you know?
Kiriko ban.
They hate me.
That must be a targeted ban towards Violet.
It's obviously a targeted ban for me, bro.
If we see a Kiriko ban tomorrow against you, we'll just know it's only at you, nobody else. Who is that gonna leave for Niagara to ban? Honestly, I don't know Smith Wicked, but I love Eichenwald just because, I don't know, by default, I mainly only play Ryan on this map because it's lore accurate, it's funny that way. I want to see Reinhardt.
Is it Smith? I thought it was something. I thought it was something wicked.
It's probably something, but
Something wicked.
but Smith is missing one letter, where something is missing way too many. So I'm gonna go with Smith.
Yeah, but you know, Blizzard only lets you have like 4 letters in your gamer tag for Overwatch, so it's a little difficult. You know, maybe the N wouldn't fit.
True.
Actually,
it
I
does
don't
look
think
like
that's
it'd
true.
be something wicked.
Yeah, that's the impression I got. Anyways, did we already call out the Zarya ban?
It just happened as we were yapping. So yeah, Zarya is gonna be
Yeah.
banned out from the side of Niagara, which, I mean, we did see D pull it out briefly, but not really to full effect or really have enough time, especially in the first map for that. So yeah. Wondering what they're gonna pull out this time. D, bring me the Reinhardt. I wish to see it.
I'm just throwing out a random guess. I'm expecting Ramatra versus Orisa. That's my guess.
I'm going Hog versus
Just
Ram.
fair enough. I don't know what to think, only because something Smith, something Wicked. don't know what they
I was
play.
trying to think of like a really niche tank that that nobody plays, but I couldn't think of anything. I don't even know what tanks don't get played.
Orisa right now?
Yeah, but we saw Orisa earlier.
Yeah, but like really who else doesn't get played?
I'm trying to think of like what the like the black sheep of the tank roster is though.
Probably Reinhardt.
Oh yeah. It's definitely Reinhardt.
Bring me Reinhardt. That's all I want to see.
Yeah. Bring me Reinhardt or bring me death.
Give me a Ryan Mirror.
That would be so peak. Okay, wow, Mauga.
Maybe it's just a hover.
Yeah, it's probably because the match hasn't actually started. Because Dominator was on the Junkrat, so I'm assuming that those were not legitimate picks.
I've seen a Junkrat or two from Dominator before.
Seen a
Really?
I think
Junkrat.
there's a good chance they
I've seen
walk
it.
out on Mauga Junk.
I've seen a Junkrat or two from Niagara in the past years in general. They were known
They
for
walk
having
out-
the Junkrat.
And it might have been Dom.
It might have been Dom.
Oh wow, okay, yeah.
Absolutely none of our tank predictions were there. Nor did any of them listen to the stream, or this minute delay goes so hard. Bring me Reinhardt. But no, instead we are going to get Sigma versus Mauga. I mean, he's still in spawn. Time to change, but
likely that time is passing.
We have
are
the
gonna
jump
be-
mirror.
It always has.
Oh yeah,
Barring
interesting.
relativistic effects,
We've got
of
an
course.
Onamir. Skullriler still on that Life Weaver. Or did Mars on Wu Yang?
oh, Natsuki doing a lineup with the trap. No, I thought
Okay.
they were gonna do a. I thought they were gonna do a nade lineup. Do the funny.
Do the funny.
Dominator just rolling out there. Already over the point well before anybody else. But yeah, standard stalemate in this beginning choke. Oh my god. Mr. Sebub gets dangerously low, but D actually gets the kill onto Dominator right now. I really don't know. Is it Smith or something? I'll say something. Something wicked over here.
My gut tells me something weird.
Okay, fair enough. Something with
Pharaoh?
not being a very aggressive Mauga, not jumping in there, utilizing his survivability as best he can. Instead, he's just taking a lot of damage in this choke. So I'm not sure if we're going to be pushing past this choke immediately, unless we get a good opening, especially from, I guess, Dominator at this point being on the Spara, looking to do some damage into the backline. However, I do, once again, have a weird visual bug in spectator mode where I cannot see, like, certain projectiles, and Dom's rocket shots are falling into that. Something wicked does go down, so we are not going to be seeing them with the tank just yet.
I've definitely
Mr.
gotten that bug before. I can't see the rockets though.
Yeah. It's like Rhine, what's it called? Fire Strikes.
Yeah.
Fire Strikes. Farrah Rockets are not this time. I'm pretty sure the other game, I didn't see Sigma Balls, but I see them this time around, so it's kind of weird. Oh, Scarlet cutting off anybody from coming in. The die is nothing more than a zoning ultimate, but D actually gets 3 in that ultimate. I kind of was tuned in onto the point, so I didn't get to physically see it. Something wicked here. Fighting Scarlet, not going to be winning. Even with Printed Mars on top of them, they are going to be going down. 2 minutes remain on the clock for Niagara to get this point right now, and Canisius doing a good job at holding them off.
You can count on me.
Ultimates in tow for the side of Canisius. Both support ultimates versus one support ultimate for the side of Niagara. Niagara does have both tank and what's called Dominator's ultimate online, but Scarlet does get nanoed and gets sent into the backline, finds the kill onto something wicked, and right now Justice rains from above, but it doesn't get finished. Saying that as a rock does find his face, he gets 1 kill onto Brock Mason, but the problem is that going to be enough for Niagara here to push in? Skullriler taking a good amount of damage, both combination of Wu Yang and Dominator. But Scarlet doing a good job for the side of Canisius to find the kills where he needs to. It's been a lot on to onto something wicked, but that TP was very wicked indeed, as it is going to lead to him dying. Right now, Wu Yang ultimate plus a pedal to send them into the sky gets the kill onto Skull Ryler with, I don't like, the combination was kind of funny because the Wu Yang ultimate plus the cage plus the pedal to set them up to avoid hitting his teammates from the AoE, but just kind of steals his death right there. Right now, Dominator pushing up. Will he get the better of this Junkrat? The answer is yes. Their eyes in the sky, just better. I think D has been understated on this Sigma so far. He's kind of putting a lot of pressure on the side of Niagara. Got a good triple ultimate. He is in a good position to get another, like, at least maybe one or two. But right now, Dominator, oh, almost getting knocked out of the sky, but actually just gets missed briefly. Printed Mars gets a kill on the Scarlet, and then Mr. Seabub gets a kill onto Brock Mason. And right now, it is just D and two supports, but will they live much longer? Skull Ryler does go down, but D does get a kill, but shortly after, he does blow up to Echo Bomb. Now, one thing I don't know in these games yet, as a not expert of this game, is all the perks that some of these characters have. Like, are those the good power perks, out of curiosity? Is that the one that makes him move while ulting?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never played Pharah,
Oh,
I
yes,
think,
it is.
since perks came out, so I wouldn't know if those are the good ones, but
Watching Pharah move while ulting is kind of funny. Right now, Sigma getting a good ultimate, almost getting a kill on Printed Mars, but they do live for a brief little bit more. And right now, the ultimate is going to be returning to Seabub with the ultimate to try to do the same, but he does get knocked out of it and is unable to do it. Die, die, die. Scarlet looking, another zoning ult, but it's not just a zoning ult, if it is going to secure the kill on to Dominator. Scarlet is aware of Echo floating down, but they do not find them right away, and they almost missed them, but they do get hunted down. And right now, Canisius back in control of this point, right outside of going into the castle. So, good hold so far. Something wicked just walking up here looking to do damage, but Scarlet with that Reaper is kind of scary. Does a lot of damage with those shotguns straight to his face. So they kind of need to disengage from it, but it also doesn't really lead to anything. Scarlet can just disengage with the fade. Something wicked does go in, does have that what's called Wu Yang ultimate in tow, knocks down 2, kills 1, and right now D, left alone on point, is going to be going back to spawn as he does get quickly picked up. Oh, Something Wicked runs over 2 people off to the side as D was fighting for his life. So nobody from the side of Canisius was there. Right now, we're going into the castle.
Would you look at that?
Something Wicked.
wow.
Absolutely getting decimated.
Dominator on the flank, not being contested at all.
The ultimate from Soldier to try to deny everybody from pushing in right now. And right now he comes out with that ultimate fading away, gets antied, and Seabub just finishes him off. And right now, 60 seconds do remain on the board for Niagara. They might not be able to do much, but Scarlet tries to ult into the backline, but gets slapped and taken out immediately. Good sleep by Woman to what's called secure that, or to stop that ultimate before it does anything. And right now Niagara pushing. something wicked. Going into the back line, dropping onto multiple people, knocking them down, and dropping the cage. But the problem is he gets dropped to the ground with a sleep and does not drop the cage. The problem is Dominator comes rolling through with that die, finds two, and finishes up the cleanup. And yeah. Niagara secure the point with 6.5 seconds remaining on the floor. So even if they get pulled into another round, at least they will be given up to a minute to secure their point, as opposed to no time. But yeah, either no time or 1 minute, but they guaranteed themselves some time this time around.
Some crazy stuff happening this game. That's the second, not in this match, but that is the second time today we have seen a MAAC cage get canceled by sleep.
Ready for battle.
It was very impactful when it happened. I do think the one we saw earlier against Zerial was kind of impactful for the team, whereas this one, Dominator was able to be like, it's okay, buddy, I got you, and just came rolling through with his ultimate on Reaper to, you know, make up for the cage. But
yeah,
all good there. We are going to be seeing, funny enough, Cork leaving Overwatch, closing the game.
Yeah,
our co-cast is lost.
Sent me a DM saying that he'd be right back, so I don't know.
The Wu
Bridget
Yang
Barr is making it rain.
yo, the Wu Yang. Just that positioning was crazy. Who I have never seen this from the main squad before. I haven't seen this from any player before. This,
oh really?
This unknown player sub being brought in, just like, yo, watch this tech real quick.
I've seen that on like TikTok clips before. That's the first time I've seen it in a game.
I've seen somebody make a joke. They're like, we added the ability to make it rain, and they made it a skill, and it was just great. Right now, Dominator, Wu Yang, and just something wicked, putting in a lot of damage to make sure this line does not get broken. And right now, as I say, Zero Suit Diva around the outside has no mech, so she's just chilling.
Dominator also just sporting a very new Junkrat mythic. I don't know if you saw, but the trap has a tongue on it that totally gives away where the trap is.
Oh, is it pay to lose?
Yeah, it is pay to lose.
I actually want to see where the oh my god. I want to see it from like the enemy team perspective.
Yeah,
it is.
I saw a photo of it earlier. It's bad. Like it really like gives away.
Oh, that's what just happened was kind of funny. So I didn't see it from their perspective because it was actually conveniently in like a little brush, so it was being hidden. But the trap caught the enemy Diva, but because Dom replaced the trap immediately, he got free from it. Dominator getting a double kill. Speaking of Dom right now, gets a double kill with the ultimate huge tire onto the support line. But the problem is he jumps into the line of fire. Two shotguns of fire in both Scarlet and D, with the Diva and Reaper blasting him away. And right now, Echo trying to do something with this ultimate onto D, but at the end of the day, he just gave away his life, lost his mech, and now we're going to the second point.
People in chat are telling Cork to drink water.
You know, I will drink water in his honor, because I also need to stay hydrated.
I am drinking water now.
Okay, thanks. Welcome back. Alright, right now, Canisius is having a decent push, but oh my god, something wicked gets the nice spear onto D off the map, but the problem is he is Diva, he was able to fly back. Right now, ooh, gets the kill. Oh. Cork, you weren't here for it, but as you flamed me earlier in our one random quick play, getting bombed to 2025, D gets a good double bomb onto players from Niagara. So, yeah. Don't flame me. Congratulate this man. Good bomb. C-Bub is going to be switching off that Echo now that I look at it, and instead is going to be going on to, oh my god, what a crazy situation. The D.Va was going to like take him out, and he just rams his face, basically barrels stuff to D.Va right then and there. On this Ashe, as I was trying to say, he switched off of Echo and switched to Ashe now. Dominator's still on this Junkrat. New funny skin.
New funny skin. Already maxed out and everything. Or no, it's not. Is it? I can't tell.
He might just not be using it. Like all the...
I think it's at least level 2. That's
Yeah.
not the base color.
Something wicked now on the Junker Queen.
Oh! C-Bub!
What happened?
I went to C-Bub's perspective, and right as I did, they fell off of the high ground, and from their camera you could tell they thought they were gonna die. But then landed on the little platform.
Oh.
And lived. It was very funny. Little
Watching C-Bub struggle in the backline, as it seems like they were not ready for that. It seemed like Canisius took the opportunity. I was watching from their perspective, so I switched over at the wrong time. Canisius took the opportunity to push into the backline, push the point all the way up to the castle. D getting another bomb kill, but as C-Bub tries to get out, gets smashed in the process by the D.Va remake. So right now, Canisius on the take of the castle with 3 minutes left on the board. D.Va with that perk is always so funny. The rapid fire shots.
oh yeah.
I'm a big fan of that perk. Very fun to use.
Welcome back, Corkton, to the what's called Dominator, getting another kill with the ultimate. This time on Brock Mason alone instead of the 2 supports. Scarlet going to be going back to support his team, trying to TP out, but the problem is he's just going back to spawn as Woman does get the kill. And right now, something wicked trying to aggress right now with the shout. Trying to go aggressive, get the kills. Printed Mars gets 2, and right now something wicked finishes off Natsuki. And right now, Niagara hold off this push.
Is running sort of an interesting poke brawl hybrid.
Oh my god, he's losing his mech so fast, but maybe just keep it just barely. Scarlet does TP into the backline. He does get spotted out. He doesn't secure a kill, but he does a lot of damage with that ultimate. The ultimate does come down and is going to be slowing these people down. Wu Yang ultimate goes down and knocks down D right now in the backline. But there also now is a Bastion. Time for the reckoning. There is ultimate from something wicked, and right now he's just running around in the backline. His supports needs help, or Canisius supports need help, but nobody was turning around to save him. But right now it doesn't even matter because it seems like Canisius is on the prowl to win this game, but it's not going to be there just yet as C-Bub does get a kill onto Brock Mason. Dominator does get met with the TPing Reaper, but where did he go? Lifeweaver joins the fray and pulls out D for the last second. 50 seconds remain on the board for Canisius. Can they actually bring us into overtime, or are we going to see Niagara close this map out? Dominator taking up to the high ground. I don't know if he's quite safe up here, but I don't think Bastion can technically target up top, so it's not going to get found out. Bastion does just toss out that ultimate. It does lead to nothing other than probably some ult charge for the supports. And I'm not actively watching this support Woman on Niagara, but I see them getting kills constantly in the feed, and it's just catching me off guard. Dominator.
The early tire, obviously, with
but it gets shut down.
Time left.
And Niagara is going to do it with what seemed mostly like their subs. They are going to be securing the dub for this team. And although it felt a little funky at the beginning, I actually felt like they started holding it down a lot better towards the end, like as a team wise. So good job for them. This Wu Yang ultimate knocks him down and just allows something wicked to get the kill. The double run over it. Boom! That's crazy.
Yo, insane game.
An interesting game indeed. Don't know how much to say about it because I will say Canisius looking a lot better than previous years. I will give them that, but I still think there's room for them to grow as a team, especially like I said, D being moved to that tank position is kind of odd for me, but you know, you have to do what you got to do in order to make it work. And I'm not saying like he's bad at it. Like his tank seems fine. It definitely, like I said, everybody has room to grow, but like to be switched and still find success is pretty good. So Canisius, I like what I'm seeing, especially compared to what I know you for. So keep up the good work. But Niagara, I'm not gonna properly comment on Niagara, and it's just because of like so much just got thrown at me. Literally, I think 9 players got thrown at me. So it is difficult to say how I feel about that. I didn't have a lot of time with these players to get to know them. But yeah, I think Cbub, I have to take no print. I don't know, because Cbub, Printed Mars, Woman all did, like, they weren't fully on my radar, but I kept seeing them do things. And then Something Wicked being that tank, obviously on my radar, but yeah, I'm unsure how to feel about this. How do you guys feel?
You go, Court.
I was a fan of the Junker Queen. From Something Wicked, as well as the Weaver Junk was interesting at the beginning of the game. They're really holding them there at the start with that oppressive spam on first point with Weaver Junk, and I was a fan of that last game, especially from Daddy Mixer and Skull Riler on the Weaver.
Yeah, we got some interesting picks this match. I was a big fan of the Junkrat. It was interesting to see the Weaver. The Weaver had some really cool plays. Specifically, like when the Diva last point Eichenwald was in there deep, had the clutch pull, and yeah, it was a fun game.
Interesting game, nonetheless.
Yeah.
Now the problem is, who the heck do we give MVPs to? Especially for Niagara. I dislike this. There's too many players.
I think I have a pretty good idea.
I'll let you two start.
Can I go first?
Yes.
Yeah, go first, Court.
So, for me, it's between Something Wicked and Cbub. Phenomenal Echo. I love the copies. Big ults from copies. Very aggressive, fast Echo. Nice picks. I was a fan. But, you know, I play Queen, so I would say I'm a little bit more of a fan of the Junker Queen, so I'm going to have to give my MVP for Niagara to Something Wicked on the Queen. And for Canisius, I was a fan of the Weaver, so I'm going to give it to Skull Riler.
I'd probably say, for Niagara, I'd probably give it to Sarsapi. The Genji was cracked, especially on New Queens. For Canisius, I'd probably say, probably D, you know, solid diva from D. And you know, the Canisius, Canisius's tank was doing a good job of taking space, getting picks, very important stuff to win fights. So
My turn.
yeah, your turn.
All right. I think I want to acknowledge mainly CBUB at this point in time. I think they were brought in, especially being one of the few players that got 2 matches on the side of Niagara. I mean, technically Dominator did as well and whatnot, but one of the new players got in for at least 2 matches. CBUB I saw constantly light up the kill feed, and although it did seem like they had a bit of a little bit of slips, especially on the Ashe with being in weird positions, they always found success in some way. So CBUB is going to get my MVP for the side of Niagara. And for Canisius, one of my biggest things is highlighting players who swap roles, and D fits kind of well into the tank, like especially at Sigma. Like, although Sigma is not very popular, like his Sigma kind of popped off, and I'm afraid like if he just works around that, if he has his team work around that, maybe they have a niche in that composition with the Sigma, but we gotta see them grow for that to happen, and I think they have the potential to do that. But for now, D, you are gonna get my MVP for Canisius. But yeah, anything else you guys want to say before we close out?
I've got no thoughts.
I think Court is muted, so he has no thoughts, and that's perfectly
Actually,
fine.
I do have one thought. I do like how it's your stream, and yet you asked me if it was your turn to speak.
No, because like I didn't know if you were fully done.
I know. It's just a little silly to me.
But yeah.
Final thoughts. Thanks, Ranger, for inviting me to cast. Always appreciate it.
I can't wait
Yeah,
to
always a
cast you
pleasure.
guys tomorrow. Ryder
I
versus
actually will also be casting that game while I play it.
It's good practice.
It's a new thing I'm trying out, you know.
It's good practice. Cast yourself while you're playing the game. It puts into perspective. It like puts out there. You're like, oh, I'm doing this, and then you're like, oh shit, I shouldn't be doing this. or damn, I'm doing this well. Either way. Anyway, tune in tomorrow when we have 2 games on lock. Ryder versus Marist at 8 p.m. followed up by, I believe, Quinnipiac versus Fairfield, and that will be streamed also on the Fairfield channel and this channel, on my channel here. So if you're watching from Niagara Esports and still want to watch those games, tune into my channel at least, or tune into Fairfields. It's whatever. But until then, once again, this series was a 3-0 for Niagara, beating Canisius there. I think actual like rival. I think they're rivals in person, like their whole school. They have a whole thing against each other. So this rivalry does go in favor of Niagara this time around. So good job there. Good job on the 3-0. But Canisius, you guys are getting better, and I want to see more growth out of you guys. I think we have like one more game next week for the season, for the semester. So I want to see what you guys have to offer, especially coming into the next semester. But until then, that's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you for watching, and good night, everybody.
Good night, y'all.
Goodbye, everybody.